athletes. They had to market the Jordans, the Worlds, the Rolex. This town was driven by family. Into this modern day life, I scaling fish. I didn't want my son to scale and go on the fish. I got a ram shot. I want my son to ram shot. You got a degree. Maybe you should run it by me because you got a degree.
Spikestown, a forgotten treasure, repeated on CBC TV8 and on the World Wide Web .cbc.bb Tuesday at 8:05 p.m. Spikestown, a forgotten treasure.
Whoever said local football was just a kid's game.
Hello again and welcome to Extra Time.
Join Andy Akili Thornhill for comprehensive coverage of local and international football on Extra Time. Brought to you by the Barbados Football Association.
And remember, it's quite all right to whet your football appetite.
Extra Time, Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. on CBC TV8.
Good evening, I'm Mark C. with the CBC Sports World. There is the expectation that there will be no future payment disputes between the West Indies Cricket Board and the West Indies players, especially to the extent that caused the premature end to the last tour to India in October last year. Now, in a joint statement from the WICB and the West Indies Players Association, word came today that the two bodies they participated in a recent formal 5-day mediation process concerning the level of sponsorship funds received by the WICB and how much of those funds should be given to international players. In addition to resolving that issue, the WICB and WIPA were able to clear up any issues concerning the Memorandum of Understanding and the collective bargaining agreement. This was done by clarifying the agreed principles of player payments for a period of 4 years. A schedule by which to pay the players during that 4-year period has been drawn up, and minor amendments to the MOU and CBA have been made to provide for those payments. On the football, backed by excellent home support, Barbados dismissed Aruba in their FIFA second round 2018 World Cup qualifying match. Last night at the Usain Bolt Sports Complex, the Bajans beat Aruba 1-0 in the return leg to win the overall tie 3-0. CBC's Damien Best reports.
Barbados in blue and yellow, getting pumped up and ready to face Aruba in the second leg. Great support from the home fans. Barbados with a chance early on. Through ball finds Mario Hart. Shot pulled down. Danger averted. Dead ball situation now. Free kick into the 18 and Aruba showing that thirst for a goal. But it was 0-0 at half-time. Aruba with all to play for, trailing 2-0 on aggregate after the first leg result. But the Bajans were still pressing for another outright win. Hayden Holligan lays it off for Hart. Another save. At the other end, Aruba trying to unlock the Bajans' defense. Raymond Baton, space and time. Just over the crossbar. The deadlock, though, would be broken. 79th minute, Aruba fell asleep defensively. Hayden Holligan on a platter, side-footed. You betcha. Barbados 1, Aruba 0. Well, don't break out the champagne just yet. There's more. Barbados on the counter-attack. Holligan down the right. Hart arriving late. Oh my. Just beyond the upright. In the final analysis, though, the scoreline really didn't reflect the action on the pitch. Rashad Jules with his shooting boots on. Close, but no cigar. So when the final whistle came, it was 1-0 to Barbados over Aruba and 3-0 on aggregate. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Lester Vaughan and Corrigan Parry will battle it out in the Barbados Secondary Schools Under-13 Netball League final tomorrow. They won their respective semi-final clashes at the Netball Stadium. CBC's Marsha Boyce reports.
Under-13 Netball semi-finals, Foundation in yellow taking on Lester Vaughan. Foundation goal shooter Aaliyah Hurdle coming through the back door. She shot a perfect 7 from 7 in this game. They jumped into a 4-1 lead at the start, Goal attack Kiara Chase converted 7 of her 13 attempts. But Lester Vaughan would have a strong finish to the first half. Goal attack Vivica Addison missed, but goal shooter Deansha Goddard was there for the putback. She scored 6 of her 7. Despite the rain, they had cut the deficit to just 1 by halftime, down 7-6. Fast forward to late in the second half, scores locked at 12. Addison put Lester Vaughan ahead. She ended with stats of 10 from 15. But with the next centre pass, Chase would convert the penalty to tie things back up at 13. And it stayed that way as the clock ran out, so on to extra time. Foundation took the lead through hurdle, but that would be their only goal. This was going to be Lester Vaughan's game. The centre finding Goddard in a good position, she wasn't going to miss from there. They would go on to win by 2, 16-14. Coleridge and Parry in maroon were up against Springer in the other semi-final. They trailed 6-5 at half-time. Now in the second half, fighting to keep things close, goal shooter Sky Skeet finding her goal attack Emisha Barrow. The goal tying things up at 8, she scored 9 of her 11 attempts. At the other end, Springer's Roshana Thorne put in 1 away. She shot 7 from 9. Goal shooter Jada Smith left open here. She scored 3 of her 6. Springer now up by 2, 10-8. But CP weren't out of this game just yet. They responded with a 3-0 run. Skeet converting the penalty to put them up 11-10. The clock running out, Springer in possession, but time expires. Victory to Coleridge and Parry. They'll face Lester Vaughan in the final. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.
And in more netball, C.O. Williams Rangers have all but won the BNA's Freak Customs Division 1 League title. Rangers extended the unbeaten streak by beating UE Blackbirds at the Netball Stadium in their latest fixture. Again, Marsha Boyce reports.
UWY Blackbirds looking to end the unbeaten run of C.O. Williams Rangers. Goal shooter Shanika Wharton getting them off to a good start. But Rangers quickly took control of the game, opening up an 11-3 lead. Good holding there by goal attack Nikita Pigot. Rangers would lead 13-6 by the end of the first quarter. Second quarter action. UWY trying to cut into that 7-goal deficit. They started well with 3 unanswered goals. Goal attack Rhea Holder up and in. She scored 8 of her 13. They would actually outscore Rangers in this period to only trail by 3 at halftime, down 20-17. Could they take the advantage in the third? Good interception and Wharton does the rest. She converted 26 of her 32 attempts in the game. But unlucky for the Blackbirds, this was the quarter Rangers turned things up a notch. Shannon Hackett, who was now at goal attack, finding Pigot up and in over a fully stretched Shanice Wharton. Rangers opened up the gap, going on a 6-0 run. Hackett would score 16 of her 20 attempts. They led by 6, 34-28, heading into the final quarter. Michelle Liebert joined Shanika Wharton in the circle, but by that stage the deficit was too big to overhaul. Rangers, on the other hand, pressed home their advantage, moving the ball easily up the court into Pigot. She scored 27 of her 34. In the end, Rangers would come away with a comfortable 9-goal victory, winning this one 43-34. Marsha Boyce, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Marsha. That's sports. Business is next.
Beautiful Swift desire to be won at A1 supermarkets.